It's Wild 94.1, wild941.com, Joey Franchise, Babs here. And, man, we had to bring the Butcher, man. The Butcher came to Tampa, the A13, to grace us with his presence. He's just kicked off the tour. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't go, man. So how many people did come?
Man, a lot of people came. I'm just looking at the line to the show tonight, and it's crazy. So everybody came, but at the same time, everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you tell the people that can't go? They can't go.
Man, you be honest with you? A hit dog gonna holler. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So by me naming my album, everybody can't go, and I've been seeing so many people switch up and act weird.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. And me, it was just a title of the album I was doing for me personally. I did not know it was gonna turn into like that. And I'm happy though, because a hit dog gonna holler, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, and it's crazy because like when you post something like that, like even I felt like, damn, bro. Like,
no, real shit.
you know, Benny around, I'm not even gonna bother asking him if I could go or not. I'm not even gonna do that.
Real shit.
So putting this album together, like how is it? It's under Def Jam. It's still Griselda though. It's still everything's tight with everything on that end. Like what's the status there as well?
This the status with Griselda. Everybody know that Benny the Butcher, Jeremy Pinnock, the Pyrex man, gonna be Griselda forever. You know what I'm saying? Contractually right now, I'm not Griselda. And that don't mean like me and Buzz fell out or no shit like that. I actually want him to executive produce my next Def Jam album.
Oh, word. But
it's just because, you know, I'm gonna go get the bag.
I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The best case scenario happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, you know what I mean? But I gave like Griselda 4 albums. I didn't just try to get under Buzz wing or no shit like that. I gave my albums and I went to go chase the bag down. But as you can see, I'm on everything he dropped. You're always gonna be on everything I drop. Same thing with Conway. Same thing for see, I'm still putting Armani on shit, Stove. So, you know what I'm saying? People wouldn't know if I didn't say this. I could sit up here like, yeah, I'm still signing Griselda. People wouldn't even know the difference. You know
You know what? And I don't, oh yeah, my mic's on. Okay, at first I thought it was off. I feel like this is a teaching moment for me. It's kind of, you kind of give me like Nipsey Hussle vibes, like meaning I knew who he was, but I didn't know who he was. I wasn't up on his music like that, and he was one of the greats. And I look at you in the same way, like you're a legend from New York, and this is my first time really getting the vibe with you, and I'm going to come to the show and listen to the music.
You coming to the show?
Yeah, I'm going to come to the show.
All right, cool, fine.
We got her hype. You know how many people call her phone since she's been on air? We played the record earlier.
That's
people
crazy.
calling about it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you're like, damn, like all these people want to go to the Benny the Butcher show. And not that I was ever sleeping on you, but it's just good to finally like get to talk to you and
real
shoot
shit.
the shit. Do you?
Because it's like this in music or anything else that you like, you have. That's what I tell people. It's like dudes be trying to hand me their tape or just whatever they try to do is just like, man, if it's meant to be, it's gonna get in front of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might be sitting down watching TV one day. I might be playing 2K one day. You might got your shit on 2K. I'm like, oh, this that nigga who ran up on me. So it's like sometimes you gotta throw your best fucking punch first. You feel what I'm saying? And people ain't gonna budge when you do that. It's like you gotta put out your best work early in your career. And people and it's gonna go over a lot of people's head, but they hear people talking about you and they be like, you know what? I'm gonna get this nigga next album a listen. So it's like they not even hearing your best shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you gotta throw a good punch just for people to want to see where you at with this shit. So shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's part of being an artist. And I tell artists all the time is stop expecting this shit to fall on your lap. We don't give a fuck what you wrote, how good that shit sound. We don't give a fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I love the authenticity of you guys. You know, when you and the guys were really coming up and to see the fruition and you become who you are now. And the energy that y'all brought to the game wasn't what everybody was doing at the time. And now everybody's kind of, you know, getting right with it. You got, you know, Cole verses, which I want to talk more about later. But you getting Snoop, who's actually the creative, strategic something director of Def Jam. You got Wayne on the album too. So like just seeing those guys that have kind of stuck to a certain style and they kind of dipped, you know, they kind of dipped in both lanes where they got commercial stuff, but they also got on their rap shit as well. But to see them come out and really feel like they have to step their game up when they get in a booth with, you know, somebody like you.
Yeah, and let's talk about this though, because when Griselda, on our come up, 17, 18, even count 2016 if you want, it's like we was coming. We was saying who we was checking temperatures.
Right.
Who want to do? Y'all see how we came in talking greasy big shit? We was checking temperatures, and it was all like smiles and handshakes. And then we like, okay, let's decompress for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So now that the energy is back like that with rappers, like, I love it, but I don't want y'all to forget when y'all first heard of Griselda, y'all first seen this, y'all know what we was on. Y'all know what we was on, so, I mean.
How do you feel about people who compromise their sound and what they believe in just to get that hit? Do you think that's okay just to get yourself out there?
If you want to get yourself out there to a different audience, then I stand behind that, because music is subjective to the listener, and it's emotional and it's personal. But if you're doing it trying to get a hit or some shit like that, I can't respect that. I can't respect none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like if it's like this with me, because like you say, like, I don't make girl records. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women listen to my music, and sometimes they just like, you know, throw us a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hook us up. Same thing is like my daughter. She don't listen to my music. I hear what she listen to, and sometimes you might want to throw them a bone. You might want to get into their atmosphere so they can fuck with you. So it's like, if you're just trying to try different things, you see Beyonce did the country music. You see Drake, he do it all the time. He do different shit. If you want to do that to try to get on other people's radar who fuck with you as a person but haven't got the opportunity to get into your music, I stand by that. But if you're like, yo, I need this #1 hit, so I gotta go fucking do this shit with Lil Nas X, it's like it's like, gang, guy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't with that.
Do you have like something close to a girl song?
Yes, I do. It's called 5 to 50, and it's called India. Like, both of those songs is basically about my wife.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, and I would say One Way Flight maybe is a female record type of way. You agree with that, right? One Way Flight, right? And it's like, it's not even like a girl song. It's just like I'm talking slick shit.
I like
that.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely 5 to 50 in India, because I think women will relate to that, because it's about a story how, you know, even before she was my wife, how she met me and I was in the streets and she helped me do street things, but she had a legal job and she kind of, you know what I'm saying, done some things that she probably wasn't supposed to, and now I'm not doing none of that shit no more. I got successful with music, so I got to, you know what I'm saying, return the favor to her by letting her quit her job and coming to just work on her own and be an entrepreneur and shit like that. So, you know, that's a real Eastside Buffalo ghetto dope boy love story right there.
I love that. All us legal girlies love the bad boy activities.
Right.
Not me. That's
a damn lie.
No more.
That's a damn lie. Big cap right there. Yo, but you know, listen, I'm originally from Connecticut, so like
Nice.
that energy that
You from where your Fuego base?
I know Fuego Base.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yeah, I'm very familiar. I caught wind of him. Like, I moved here 8 years ago, so I was at the old station over there. I was at 937. So you probably know
Nice.
Jenny and all those
Yeah,
guys,
Jenny, boom, boom,
and Buck
yep,
and all of them.
100%.
So those are family right there. So being from Connecticut, you know what I mean? Like, we always see like the artists always trying to come up, and it was always hard because, you know, you're kind of sandwiched between New York and Boston. And, you know, to see a city like Buffalo kind of, you know, that doesn't get probably the recognition on the map right away, because, you know, you think of New York, you think of New York City, but to
Right.
see y'all just kind of break barriers within there to kind of break through, like, yo, we're Buffalo, and we're coming with this sound that, you know, honestly, like, at the time, I felt like New York was kind of pivoting away from.
They was.
And
100%.
y'all really kind of brought it back and brought new attention to another part of New York, which was actually talking that gritty shit, talking that real shit. And, you know what I mean? Like, people like me in the city where I'm from, like, we gravitate to that because that's an essence, that's an energy that we haven't felt, bro, since like Mob, Locks,
Right.
you know, in their heyday. So, did you kind of guys feel like, you know, like pioneers in a way, gravitating to the sound? So, like, anybody that's trying to gravitate to the sound, like, need to like really kind of show their respect to, you know, what you built along with the guys.
Man, definitely, man. I always want to shout out Westside Gun and Conway, man, because, you know what I'm saying, you know, they brought me into this shit, and they had the vision before I did. But it's like, man, yeah, I definitely look at us as pioneers because we made it, like Conway said on my album, we made this gutter lane. Nobody want to do this. Everybody want to chase hits and do shit like that. The gutter lane, we made this shit look beautiful again. He said we made it look like Lori Harvey. He said it was ugly in this lane till we made it look like Lori Harvey. And that's why you got people who, it's no secret, is, you know, people work with the producers we use. People work with, people just do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Even if we see something on a super mainstream level, we're like, oh shit, that's a good idea. We can take that and incorporate that in the underground shit. They do that same thing with us. And it's all love. But I definitely feel like we pioneers. We inspire so many people. Far as the getting back to the old rap style about being bars, far as the producers, and the most important thing what we done is that we show niggas that it's never over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here, I'll be 40 this year. You know what I mean?
God is good.
Exactly. And I didn't go on my first hip hop, I didn't go on my first solo tour for myself until I was like 32.
Oh.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's never over. You know what I'm saying? Like if you work hard enough and you align yourself and, you know what I'm saying, the right way, you can do what you want to do.
So you've been signed since you were 15. Mm-hmm. The rap game has changed so much. Do you think it's changed for the better or the worse?
I think it changed for the better. You know what I'm saying? And I see you did your homework because ever since I was 15, 16, I always was like, the neighborhood dope boys signed me. You know what I'm saying? The niggas in the neighborhood or the dudes who had the best record label in the town. You know what I'm saying? So I think coming from Buffalo, I was a product of the mixtape era. Mm-hmm. I had 30 mixtapes out before anybody ever heard of me in 2016. And before 2016, I had 30 mixtapes out. That was my lane, the DVD era. But
great era.
Right.
Amazing
That was a dope era for hardcore rap competitively. You know what I'm saying? You had to know your shit. But Griselda, we didn't benefit off of it financially or as far as like getting our music out there. Right. So I think the internet era, it changed everything. Yeah. It changed everything. Everybody don't know how to take advantage of it, and by the time people feel like they learn how to take advantage of an app or YouTube, it's some new shit. It's TikTok, it's X, and I'm saying, so it's tricky and it's gonna continue evolving, but I know for a fact that I'm here because, you know what I'm saying, the game evolved and turned it to what it is now.
Speaking of competitive, rap climate right now is actually pretty competitive. Mm-hmm. I saw that Cole brought you out at Dreamville. That was pretty cool, man. Johnny P's Caddy was like, bro, like song of the year for like 2 years. Rap, real like real rap song.
Yep, that was fire.
Like both of y'all verses equally on that are like just cemented. Like
hell yeah.
Right.
Shout out Cole, man.
Like that was pretty wild, bro. And I feel like, you guys brought out the best of each other on that record. Now, how do you feel? That's a homie, and I love Cole to death. Mm-hmm. From a competitive nature, and that's where we came up in that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm 100%. Sure Cole did too, and I get why the apology even happened at Dreamville. But what's kind of your personal take on something of that stature? You know what I'm saying? Like Cole aside, like what's your take on bowing out in a sense like that?
Man, see. And how you said Cole aside, it's hard to put Cole aside.
Yeah, because he's the face of it right now.
Like maybe I could answer it different.
I didn't want to put you in a weird spot.
If I didn't know him personally, but so knowing him personally, of course I'm a rapper too, so I might not agree with it, but knowing him personally, I definitely understand it.
Yeah,
I definitely understand it. This is my opinion on it, and I share this opinion with him too. Like when I kick it with my celebrity friends, I share my friend shit. And I'll be like, okay, as a fan, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm outside looking in, nigga. It's like this. A person like him built his shit up to be part of the big three without ever like meddling in the bullshit. Always showing them two dudes love when everybody mix his name with them niggas. So maybe he felt like, they finally got me to feed into this bullshit.
Yeah.
I didn't come a part of the big three by going back and forth with Dot or going back and forth with even the people thought them niggas was going back and forth with me. I always played nice. I'm saying, like, he didn't tell me none of this shit. This is shit that's in my head as a fan. You feel what I'm saying? I always played nice. And then I feel like the minute that you play that game with him, like he feel like I lost the allure of this shit. So this is never was me. I got into this conversation by doing this shit. Authentic. So I feel like he felt like he let them, you know what I'm saying? He let them. He maybe got tricked into doing it. Not getting tricked, but you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's like he thought
you got people in your ear, you know what I mean? People hanging around.
And I was one of the niggas in the ear because I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that K-Dot shit, I text brother a demon emoji. Oh, I said, bruh, lace up.
Cause he's lyrically capable of it. Like
big time.
But like it's back to what we were talking about earlier. If you don't 100% feel that way, you shouldn't put it out.
And I agree with that too. Like a lot of times I might sit up here, I might do this interview and be like, yo, man, a lot of rappers is bitch ass niggas. They not real niggas. And then the interview will come out and people in the comments will be like, yo, why Benny supposed to be from the streets? Why he don't name names? I'm not about to name names for people entertainment. This is my real job.
Right.
This is my everyday life. Just so y'all can see me and another nigga go back and forth. And if it go to the next level, then what? And then people say, why it go to the next level? Stop the bullshit, because shit goes to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see Cole not even want to be involved in no shit like that. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Because who wants to?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Because it's never going to stay on a record. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's never going to stay on a record.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that shit that Rose and Drake doing staying on a record?
No.
Now
We're not saying it's gonna be a fight, a chain snatch, and a gunplay.
Yeah.
It's just saying it's like when we see each other, if our crews see each other, it's gonna be like, yo, what happened? It's gonna be some shit that don't got nothing to do with a record. Some niggas who don't sell tickets, merch. Some niggas who don't rap. It's gonna be figuring that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they up now. Like
Even fans crash out sometimes.
Yeah, that's
over
true. That's
beats.
another thing.
hell yeah. Like you know. Y'all got YouTube. Y'all see me in my situation. You know, my niggas was like, oh, what's going on? We're up. It's our turn. And that's just how it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
No, I can respect that. That's a great perspective right there. We're here with Benny the Butcher album.
I have a question.
What's up?
Are you ending this?
I'm not ending it. I just
I
wanted
thought
to
you were ending
reassure
it.
to our
Okay.
audience via
The
the
Butchie.
interweb that Butcher's here. You know what I'm saying? He's coming.
The
He's
Butchie
here.
is here.
He's here,
And everybody can't come.
and everybody can't come. So the
Yo,
album.
listen, because if you one of the people who get to be this is what Everybody Can Go is about. If you one of the persons that's allowed into a special group, that comes with responsibility. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like me. I can't play fucking NBA basketball. But if I knew somebody who was playing NBA basketball, they came out of nowhere and they drafted him, he not practicing, he not doing shit. I'm looking at him like, yo, man,
Hey.
you know you got practice? You playing 2K. What are you doing? You got an opportunity that I don't have. So Everybody Can't Go is about, it's not all about the people we shutting out. That's about the people we letting in. So know that you a person who can go, so tighten the fuck up.
Do you I'm sure you have people around you that just expect you to put them on because they know you.
Uh-huh.
It gets exhausting, right?
Hell yeah. That's like
How often do you have to change your phone number?
Yeah, that's a good one.
This is my method right here, right? I got 2 numbers, right? Everybody know I always lose my phones. So I got a phone that I lost maybe like 3 years ago. But I continue to pay the bill. So one day when I lose this, which I know I am, I'm gonna go get the other phone on. So it's like my old number, nobody calling it though. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that maybe for 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? So
How's it feel to be rich, man? That's awesome. I need to have that.
I don't want to say it's the best part of it. But
I need them type of problems. I just lose my phone. Another one just waiting for me over.
I don't
want to
not say it's not the best part of it because, like I said, man, I'm not a 20-year-old kid, man. I'm 40. My daughter's 18. My mom lived with me. I'm a married man, so me being able to build a certain type of environment for my family, that means everything. Especially a person like me. I spent my 20s in and out of prison, and you know, my family done looked at me like, nigga, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So for them to look at me and be proud of me, you know, that means everything. So money is a tool. Not saying that my family wouldn't feel that way about money if I didn't have the money, but money is a tool, and I use it to make my family happy. That's it.
I love that. I love
And
that
my mom's
energy.
name is Babs.
It is?
What?
Is her real name Barbara?
Babette.
Okay, I love that. Shout out to Babs. Now, I got a question for you. So, being from Buffalo, what do you guys eat up there? Like, what is the food of Buffalo? Like, if I went to Buffalo, like, okay, you got to get this. Because you know how you go to New York, they like, you got to try
You
chopped
for real
cheese.
right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because I know if you go to Detroit, you got to go to Coney Island. You know, get you a
She for real right now?
Coney dog.
You want to answer this for her?
Yeah.
No, I wanted her to sit in that for a second.
What? I want to know. Oh, buffalo chicken.
Exactly.
Oh, duh.
Exactly.
Oh, just like.
You see?
Oh my God, I get it now. So that's
Yep.
where buffalo.
Oh my God,
It's a real thing.
Today years old, Babs figured that out.
Now, for real, because let me tell you, buffalo wings is not the sauce.
Okay.
It's the way you cook the wing. It's the way. It's the size of the wing. When you go to a club and they bring out them little small motherfucking wings, there ain't no buffalo wing.
What about Buffalo Wild Wings?
Don't do
No.
that. Don't do that. You can't do that.
I don't want to mess up no future bags.
Right. Okay.
I mean, but I don't want to mislead my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's like, you know how you can go to Mexico, maybe, whatever, and everybody got good Mexican food because it's you know what I'm saying? It's
From there,
Mexico.
it's authentic.
Same thing. It's fucking Arabians in Buffalo at the gas stations who know how to cook the motherfucking buffalo wings better than you would get at a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So it's just how you cook the wing. It has to be crispy. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of places I go, because I love wings. I eat wings too much. That when I moved out of Buffalo and I started eating wings, that let me know, like, damn, you really a Buffalo nigga. You could just really eat wings. Like, that's really crazy. But it's like, man, the wing got to be crispy and it got to be a certain size. Just not the sauce. You just can't slap the sauce on anything and call it a buffalo wing. You know what I mean?
Can you make them yourself? Are you
No, I
fire
can't.
at it?
Wow.
I can't. You know what?
Can moms make them?
Hell yeah. My wife
girl
cook every day.
Babs.
My wife could cook too. Now, you asked me, could I make them? And I said no because I don't cook. But I think I could if I put my mind to it. I can make some buffalo wings. Hot sauce, butter, little vinegar in the sauce. Make my own sauce. It's easy. I've seen it done a million times.
Now, I like the fact that you're married,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because it's like a gangster and a gentleman. So what's the key to being happily married in this weird ass industry?
Oh, man. I don't want to sound defeated, man, but they really mean that shit when they say happy wife, happy life, man. That's fucked up. As long as the woman's happy, it ain't about us, but man, you just keep your partner happy, and if you did the right thing, you have a reasonable partner. So you don't gotta jump through hoops to make that person happy. Experience everything together. That's another thing. You see, my wife, she out on the road with me. I write songs about her. You know, just trying to experience this life together because it's all new to me, it's new to her, and just always know that you're in this with this person. You know, a lot of times, you know, people grow apart and they feed into that. Mm-hmm. But if you feel yourself, if you're in a relationship and you feel yourself growing apart from somebody, you need to mend that. You know what I'm saying? You need to, you know what I'm saying?
Get it right.
So, and it's all about feeling some type of responsibility towards the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I might say something to her and she might say something slick and I can go off, but it's like, for what?
That's
Chill out.
Happy
same
life,
way, man.
happy
Yeah,
life.
you
Same
know what I'm
way.
saying? And I'm pretty right. And you know
felt
what?
that.
And I'm pretty sure she do the same
Yeah,
thing.
shout out my girl.
Right.
She's good.
I'm pretty sure she do the same thing, but
Yeah.
it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey, not a destination. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure you doing that with somebody you love and enjoy that shit with. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I dig that.
Well, I'm definitely in the show tonight. Okay,
You are.
Malia, we in the show tonight.
Now,
Definitely
Babs,
coming through.
now listen. Don't ask him what fan of a football team he is either, right? Because
I know
You
it's the
should know.
Buffalo Bills.
You should know. Man, how the
favorite.
fuck y'all get Tom Brady and get a ring down here already?
What's
man?
crazy is
It's
Tom
not
Brady.
Even fair, man.
I'm a Patriots fan, diehard. So I'm from New England. So we're rivals.
right,
already.
right.
We don't get along during football
That's a
season. But yeah, he came down here. Yeah, it was magical watching that shit happen. It was.
Got a chip, and then they threw he caught the shit. He was drunk.
Yeah, he was living his best life down here. It's crazy. All that shit that
I was watching that shit. I was pissed off watching it.
I believe it.
I was like 2% happy for him. The other 98%, I was hot. I ain't gonna lie.
So what are you gonna do now? Let's go on to football real quick. I know the Bills. You know,
Do you bet? Is it legal in New York?
of course it is. It has to be, isn't it?
Well,
It's not legal.
Betting,
everywhere.
Hard Rock.
The app's not legal everywhere.
It's not? Oh. But real quick, Stephon Diggs leaves. How do you
Yeah.
feel about your chances this year, man? I mean, you put all your trust in Josh Allen to really like carry the team now. And I'm sure like that's a homie
listen,
that you talk
like
to.
I said,
also.
man, the thing about these interviews, when I come to these interviews, I don't know how to like, if I'm gonna answer the question, I'm gonna answer it. I don't want to offend nobody, but I don't kind of feel like the Bills kind of need him. Like they
Stephon?
did. Yes. I'm a real Bills fan like you a Patriots fan,
Yeah.
right? like I said, I don't want to offend bro because he came to Buffalo and he balled like a fucking dog. But you can see the last 8 or 10 games, I can't remember, he really wasn't having no receptions. And we went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
When he came there, we didn't have a running game. Now we got a new offensive coordinator. We got different shit. The offenses ran a different way. We got James Cook, and he been getting a lot of carries. So we got Dawson Knox, and we got Dalton Kincaid. We got 2 big tight ends. Like we're a different team. So we don't need him to do what he was doing. That's why we were still winning games and he wasn't doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
So I think we're a whole different team, and the staff kind of like they playing into that instead of running away from it. I feel like we kind of got out of the playoffs and dropped a couple games because he's such a big figure and we wasn't playing that way no more, but he still demanded the ball. So we were trying to force it and get the ball to him, and that wasn't even our playing style no more. So it's better for him and us, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations to him and Houston, because I know that he want to be in a better place, you know what I'm saying, as far as culturally, closer to his brother. So it's a win-win.
I heard that.
Me.
Is it sad that I only know him because I think he is the new baby daddy of Joy? Like,
No,
And that's his brother.
That's his brother.
Oh, that's his brother, Stefan
Yeah.
Diggs.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's all good. Now you say you play 2K. Do you think it's time for Buffalo? I mean, I know the NBA is going to expand, and y'all had the Buffalo Braves back in before my time,
Right,
or our
right.
time,
Our time,
before
right.
our time.
Right.
Do you think it's time or to maybe revisit that? I mean, you guys, sports culture out there is pretty big. I mean, you got Sabres, you got Bills. I mean, the fans really show up for that. I think the Sabres are in the Stanley Cup playoffs, I think, too.
I don't know, but
I haven't been paying attention to hockey.
But
like
listen,
that.
but we gonna say this because I'm a big sports fan. You know, lacrosse is a major sport. We just won the chip.
Oh shoot!
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We had
just-
that at my college, lacrosse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What
it's
college
not-
you went to?
I went to Florida Gulf Coast University.
Oh, definitely, because it's like it's a native sport.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of natives down here.
We also have Quidditch too. I know that's
Quidditch, like
That's
from
Harry
Harry Potter.
Potter.
yeah.
You have an actual league.
They have it at Florida State.
It's a sport?
Florida Gulf Coast. Yeah. Do they have it in New York at any of the colleges?
I'm pretty sure because there's a lot of white people up there, and that's some white people shit.
That's
so
that's
I'm
some white
pretty
people.
sure. you know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
white
saying?
people shit. Respectfully, that's some white people shit. Yes. Who do you root for NBA? Why you root for Toronto?
To be honest with you, I root. Me,
Or like the average not you, but average Buffalo people.
Me being from New York State in America, rooting for Toronto is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But it's like I choose players, man. Players
All
who
right.
I fuck with. So I'm definitely a Dame Lillard fan. I'm definitely Anthony Edwards. Growing up, definitely Kobe, AI, definitely Bron, 100%. Everybody know that, but I pick and choose players, you know what I'm saying, and I ride with the guys who I like personally.
Now, how do you feel about Bron riding, to your music?
Oh, that's fire.
It's crazy, right?
That's what I make it for, man.
Yeah.
That's what I make it for.
And you got the Bron record. We played that
Exactly.
earlier. That's,
Oh, yeah.
And I played it because
That's-
the Lakers won yesterday. I was really hyped.
Yeah, they balled, and man, he just inspired me. That's why I wrote the record. So it feel good when he inspired me. I wrote the record, and he listened to the record and inspired him back. So that's everything to me.
That's cool. And it's also on the album now. Your album's, 3 months in right now?
Yeah, everybody can go Def Jam debut. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel right now as far as ain't nobody pretty much fucking with the album? Like any other rap album out right now, ain't nobody's fucking with it. It seems like you in good space right now because what did it take to get the Grammy? How many months ahead do you have to get the Grammy?
I'm on time.
Okay, cool. Just
You
making
know
sure.
what I'm saying? I'm getting my suit ready. But it's like this, man. I don't want to sit up here and just sound like, oh, man, can't nobody fuck with me. But I feel like, nobody is in the space that I'm in. And especially me being a Def Jam artist. Like being an underground artist with Griselda, and we done everything that we done underground. It's like, that's the first time I dropped a major label solo project. Was earlier this year. And it's like, for me to done all the things that I done, what was left for me to do as far as underground? So I don't feel like nobody in the space that I'm in, and I feel like, the culture needed that. Underground hip hop needed that. So, man, I'm happy with it, but I'm ready to work again. I'm ready to drop two
No,
more
I feel
times.
like you're very consistent.
Yeah, I don't like that, you know what I mean?
Like, Babs, you got to catch up. You got a lot of catching up.
I
to do.
know.
I like to put these projects, these niggas put these projects out, and they like to ride them. pause. They like to, no, I'll put that shit out. The people fuck with it. Let's move on and go again. What kind of artists we is? We not fucking Drake. We not motherfucking Future. You know, them niggas could put songs out and them songs could live. We don't do shit like that. We put albums out and let the albums live and then drop another one. I mean,
Yeah, I like that. I love it. Always keeping the fans fed.
Whatever he doing, that ice is like shining. I'm just like, damn, that's like 10 houses on his ear. God, man. But no, I'm glad that I got a chance to sit down and talk with you, and definitely in the show tonight. So it's always good to be able to give someone their flowers.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
We gotta have you rate some Tampa buffalo wings.
Yep.
Also.
Oh,
I see my homies from West Shore Pizza can drop some.
Yeah,
off
bring them on.
So you can critique them.
He a good critique.
We need a good wing guy.
You can tell by his shirt. You can tell by his shirt and shit.
Bet that.
Just swing it.
Benny the Butcher.
You can tell by what's on his shirt and how tight it is.
Oh yeah, he's ready. Yeah, he's ready.
Wingman.
That's the guy. I love it.
But
Benny
you know
the
what?
Butcher,
I'm
appreciate
gonna
you,
put
man.
everybody can't go on my vision board. That's something I'm gonna add.
Oh yeah,
because everybody
that's a good
can
one.
live by that.
Yep.
Everybody can't
Go ahead, man. And thank y'all for having me. This is my first time in Tampa.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the show. I'm happy y'all coming in. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get crazy.
Hey.
I'm excited, man. Benny, appreciate the Butcher. Let's get it.